Sup peeps, Crypto Enigma here, welcome back to the channel baby, yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize because yes, I am a little late to the party, I am a little late to the discussion as per the norm, but I am finally here. And I want to go ahead and talk about that Pokemon Direct that we recently saw a few weeks back. And I want to talk about the community reaction to this Direct because it's very interesting to me. And that's what the point of this video is going to be. But yes, what did we see in this Direct? We were shown that the fabled Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes are no longer mere fantasy, but they have in fact been given a release date, I believe. I'll check on that. But we were also given more information on Pokemon Snap, and that game looks beautiful, it looks amazing, I'm super happy to play that, yes. But of course, as we all know, the bread and butter of that Direct was the brand new announcement, or rather the announcement of the brand new Pokemon game, The Legend of Pokemon Breath of Arceus. Is basically what we were fucking shown. Pokemon Legends Arceus, a Pokemon game styled after Breath of the Wild, essentially an actual true open world Pokemon experience in which you can move about the entirety of the game in 3D and not just merely a specific area. Sword and Shield, I'm looking at you. Yes, it finally fucking happened, and people have shit to talk about it. So this is basically what this video is going to be about. But I really want to highlight the fact that this is a brand new Pokemon game, a first for this franchise, an actual open world game. And this is something that I have been wanting to play since Red and Blue. I remember playing Pokemon Stadium and the OG Pokemon Snap and just thinking to myself, like, damn, I wish I could walk, to the background. I wish I could walk to that tree in the background. I remember playing the Game Boy games and just like, I hate these fucking tree barriers, like it's finally a true open world Pokemon experience that people have been asking for. Again, people have mixed reactions about this, people have mixed opinions, but this is a first for the franchise, and I want to highlight that because of my next point here. The perfect Pokemon game will never exist. What do I mean by that? See, we all knew this was going to happen. But as with every new Pokemon game announcement, certain members of the community feel obligated to complain about the game that has been announced. And this time around, ladies and gentlemen, people have chosen to complain about the very nature of this brand new Pokemon game. What do I mean? People are now saying, not everyone, but this amongst the people who are complaining about this game, the general consensus is that this game deviates too far from the traditional Pokemon games, because it seems from the trailer that we won't have any gyms, or there are so many different things that we can speculate based on the trailer itself, but the general consensus is that the game deviates too far from the traditional Pokemon games, and this just it bothers me because I can't tell you how many times I've heard the argument that the Pokemon games are becoming stale, and so they need to think of some kind of way to spice up the franchise. And now that they have literally done a game that they have never done before in a style that people have always been asking for, like, it's basically the game that just people have literally fucking been thinking about for fucking years. Like, it's literally that. I have been thinking about such a game for literal years, since I was a little kid, and it fucking happened, and people don't want to give it a fucking chance because it's not like the other games. Like, what? This fucking community is never going to be happy, and that is basically what I want Game Freak to understand, because after that whole Sword and Shield fiasco, the Game Freak devs said that they were walking around with low morale because of how the games were received. And here they are trying something completely new, something completely, out of their comfort zone, and it basically receives the same reaction that Sword and Shield received. I mean, a lot more people are hyped for this thing, but enough people complained about it for the stink to be noticeable, And so Game Freak doesn't need to walk around with low morale because there's literally no pleasing these motherfuckers. Again, people are basically inventing things to be upset about. For example, people are thinking because we didn't see any gyms in the trailer, or because we didn't see any trainer battles in the trailer, then they must not exist in the game, or because of the lore of the game, it wouldn't make sense for online battles to be had in this game. And so, like, again, first of all, we don't fucking know what the hell is going to happen in this game, but like, people are already inventing these scenarios to be upset about. And what if there are trainer battles? I mean, I can easily see, like, throughout the middle of the game, as you start domesticating Pokemon, people start to get the idea that they can be fucking useful, or basically used as guard animals or some shit. Or maybe this game will explain how this relationship between Pokemon and humans was formed, and why Pokemon are willing to battle for humans or some shit. Like, who knows? Maybe at the end of this fucking game, maybe you have to unlock the multiplayer. Who the fuck knows, man? The online battling or some shit. The fact is, online battles have been a staple of the franchise since the game's inception. And so people are just assuming that it's not gonna fucking be there, and so they're shitting on this game. And I just, like, calm the fuck down. I do think we're gonna be able to play multiplayer online. I don't see them removing like a staple feature of the game just for like the fucking plot. I just don't see that happening. I'll kick myself in the future if I find out that is what they do. That is what they end up doing. But what I'm trying to get at is the fact that for many people, this game here is the game that they have been waiting for their entire lives. And even then, some people still got angry about it, because in their minds, this game isn't the traditional Pokemon experience that we should be having. And so again, I mean, I remember people saying, we should have like some more, like, I don't know how the fuck refer to it, like action based battling, like live action battling. I don't know how the fuck it's called. Some people were just thinking of different ways that the franchise could be spiced up. Again, some people disagreed, others had their own opinions, but the point is, they tried something new with this game, and people, like a good number of people, are upset about it. I mean, the game may or may not be good, sure, but it's still a new experience, and I mean, people are allowed to be excited about it, and for other people to just like invent these false scenarios, or like just not even willing to give it a chance, just really, I mean, you don't have to. Again, I'm not forcing you to like this fucking game if you really don't want to. If you really didn't like what was shown in the trailer, that's entirely your prerogative. But this whole fucking thing really places into perspective just how indecisive this community is. I mean, to date, this is probably the most advanced Pokemon game we have. It is the most advanced Pokemon game we've gotten. Who knows how big this world is? Who knows how open it is? Who knows what you can do? What type of crazy shit they have in store for us? Because I promise you that they want to wow us, and I'm gonna get into that in just a bit. But here is Game Freak trying to develop something different, trying to develop something new. Here is Game Freak trying to spice up the franchise in the manner that the community has been asking for. And so they finally try something different. They drop Legends of Arceus, or whatever the fuck it's called. And it's too new for some people. It's too different for some people. It deviates too far from the traditional gameplay for some people. And so this is what they need to understand, man. They need to, there's no pleasing this fucking community. So they need to just develop what it is that they want us to play, and then the community will decide from there whether or not the fucking game will be successful, whether or not that is the direction the franchise should fucking head in. Because if the community decided what game should have been shown in this Pokemon Direct, we would have gotten some kind of like we would have gotten better remakes of fucking Diamond and Pearl if the community got what they wanted. If the community got what they wanted, they would have moved up the fucking release date. They would have released Pokemon Snap sooner or some dumb shit like that. If the community got what it wanted. What wouldn't have happened is Game Freak trying to think of a way to develop this open world fucking game. The community might have suggested an open world styled game, but it would have been a fucking remake of Diamond and goddamn Pearl, which you got fucking trolled for. Whatever, I'm hyped for those, but I'll get to those in a bit. Listen, the community doesn't know what the fuck it wants. This community does not know what the fuck it wants, because I happen to think that is a direction they should be heading in. If you don't like the open worldness of this fucking game, the open world style of this fucking game, then we just have a fundamental disagreement here. We're not going to agree on which direction this franchise should take. But I do want to say this before I forget. During this whole Sword and Shield fiasco, a lot of the accusations that were flying around about Game Freak was that the reason Sword and Shield look the way they do, the reason they play the way they play, is because Sword and Shield, because fucking Game Freak is they're just a lazy developing company. They're lazy game developers. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And so fast forward to today, and now we know that they have in fact been working on Legends Arceus this entire fucking time. They were getting heat for not developing a true open world game, but then now we learn that they have in fact been developing the open world game, and they were not only working on it during the fucking whole Sword and Shield thing, but they even ended up dropping Sword and Shield as they were developing this fucking game. And you know that they were working on this game. They didn't finish Sword and Shield and then fucking finished Pokemon Legends Arceus directly after finishing Sword and Shield, and so now they're gonna fucking drop it because they're so quick. No, they were working on these two fucking games while they were being called fucking lazy. So I just want to check you motherfuckers that were out there saying that was because their Pokemon is so fucking big now, so successful, and they don't fucking care about how they're developing their games anymore. They did two fucking games while you were sitting there bitching. So I just want to check you motherfuckers on that. So I'm so glad that Game Freak did their own thing with this whole Pokemon Legends Arceus thing, because I'm actually hyped for this game, and it's in fact precisely because it's so different. It's precisely because that this game deviates from the traditional gameplay that it appeals to me. It is precisely for that reason that I am hyped to play, because I've never played a game like this. I have never moved around in a true open world Pokemon game. And look, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I don't know what the lore behind this game is gonna be. I don't know, but I'm excited to play it, and I haven't felt like that. I truly haven't been excited for a Pokemon game in like, damn bro, like a few years, man. Probably since the jump from 2D to 3D models, I haven't really felt excited, and it kind of feels like that because it is literally a game like we have never played before, and so that appeals to me, you know. So if you just don't want to play this fucking game, look, fine, okay, again, that is your prerogative, but don't, in my honest opinion, you don't have a fucking reason to like talk shit. That's just your opinion, and you're upset about this game for whatever fucking reason. But I actually really happen to like this game that was announced, and I really do hope that it is the new direction they head in. I really want Gen 9 to be like that. I really want Gen 9 to be an even better open world Pokemon experience than Pokemon Legends Arceus. I really truly do wish that is the case. And if you disagree with that, then you're entitled to disagree. You're entitled to your wrong opinions. But again, that is where we currently sit. That is how this community currently is, and Game Freak needs to fucking realize that, because it's never been more fucking apparent. They're never gonna please the fucking community, but just you keep doing you, man. You keep doing you. Game Freak, the Pokemon company, y'all make this franchise what it is, and it wasn't these motherfuckers sitting down complaining about it. So you guys keep doing you. But those are my thoughts on Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think it's going to be great. I'm super hyped for it. And actually, before I forget, I do think the game is going to be great, precisely because Game Freak wants to be credited for developing an amazing Pokemon game. Again, these people were saying that, Game Freak was being lazy and so they don't care about the game anymore, but I honestly don't think that is true. I genuinely believe that Game Freak wants to develop the greatest Pokemon game that you have ever played. And so I just really feel like that needs to be said, because they were receiving a lot of shit. They were receiving a lot of hate for the whole Pokemon and Sword and Shield thing. And I need people to understand that they didn't develop this game because of the backlash. But in fact, we're developing the game through the backlash. I do believe that they want to make the greatest Pokemon game ever made. And for people to just be like, oh, well, they actually don't want to do that, but they in fact no longer care about the franchise, and that's why they're selling you shit. It's like you're being purposely disingenuous, So just shut the fuck up, Like, if you can have your fucking opinions, man, but like, here they are trying to develop this fucking game, and like, as they were working on it, you were saying that they couldn't even do it, and they didn't have the skill to do it. And not only that, but even if they had the skill to do it, they wouldn't develop it anyway, because they're just lazy developers. Just shut the fuck up, man. Just shut the fuck up, okay? But okay, so those are my thoughts on this new amazing fucking game that I'm gonna buy day one. But moving on. Now, regarding Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, to be completely honest, I guess I can see where people are coming from. I guess I can see why people are upset. In truth, I genuinely don't mind the chibi art style. I don't know if it's because, I'm into anime. Y'all already know I'm into that. Actually, y'all might not know, because I haven't posted enough videos regarding anime, which will change. But regardless, I'm not sure if it's because I'm into anime, but I don't necessarily mind the chibi art style. In fact, I actually really like how they transition between art styles. How when you're walking around in the overworld, you're like in this chibi form, and then you enter a battle and it's more styled like Pokemon Let's Go. I honestly don't mind it. I really don't. But I do see what people are saying when they say that they would at least prefer for the entire game to look like Let's Go. Or, people wanted the remakes badly. People wanted these fucking remakes badly. And then I could see how just how much these remakes were wanted. People were expecting them to be treated, a little bit more, how do I say this? They just wanted it a little bit more, modernized. They wanted, again, maybe an open world, black and white remake. They wanted something not chibi looking. So I mean, would I prefer the game to be styled entirely in the Let's Go art style? Probably. I think in all seriousness, I probably would prefer the game to the entire game to just look like Let's Go. But I genuinely don't mind the chibi looking thing. I guess they were going for like some kind of upscale nostalgia thing. They didn't want it to look too far from, or they wanted to remind you of the fucking original game, I guess. So they went with this whole chibi thing. I don't know why they decided to go with the chibi art style, but I don't necessarily mind it. However, I will agree that I might prefer the entire game to just be styled in the Let's Go art style. That being said, these are Diamond and Pearl remakes. If you enjoy Diamond and Pearl, these remakes are going to be good. It's a remake of the original, so they're going to be good. would should it have been treated better? I don't necessarily think it was treated badly. It's interesting to me that Game Freak didn't develop this particular game here, and I don't know what they would have done with it. I don't fucking know. Obviously, they had their hands full with the whole Legends of Arceus and fucking what else? No, they didn't even do fucking Pokemon Snap. I'm fucking tripping. What the hell were they doing? Well, the Gen 8 shit. Whatever. At the end of the day, the game still looks fun. I'm sure I will still enjoy the game. I don't necessarily mind, how the game looks. And to be completely honest, I'm just glad that most of their effort was spent on a completely new game that I have never experienced before. A completely new idea for Pokemon. And I mean, shit. Like the game, again, I don't mind the chibi art style. Could you just imagine for a moment though, if the fucking direct ended at this Diamond and Pearl remake? If the fucking if they show you, hey, look guys, here it is, the main event, boom, Diamond and Pearl, and then they show us this chibi shit, and then the direct just went blank. That would have been a problem. But they kind of, I'm sure they showed Pokemon Legends after that to show like, hey, look guys, this is what we have really been working on. Don't just put your pitchforks away. Calm down. So again, I'm just glad. I'm glad that Pokemon Legends is coming out, and most of their effort was placed on that game, and so I do prefer that. It sucks for my people that wanted Diamond and Pearl to look, amazing, but I guess they had their hands full, and I would prefer that they give us a brand new experience over a remaster. So that's what's up. But I am looking forward for these games. If you don't like the art style, if you thought they fucked it up, I'm sorry again. I don't know what to tell you. I'm looking forward to the games. So that's what's up with Diamond and Pearl, and last but not least, Pokemon Snap. I don't have very much to say about this game, other than it's basically a true sequel. It's an improved Pokemon Snap. You get many new features. You can throw different things at these Pokemon, get them to react differently. You can share pictures online, etc., etc. It looks beautiful. I mean, the graphics look beautiful. Probably better than what's it called, Pokemon Arceus. They look good. And I'm definitely excited to play it. They showed you your new whip, your new ride that you're gonna be riding around in, and I really hope that they let you step out of the fucking car now. Maybe you can like sneak up on the Pokemon and take pictures and shit. That would be cool. I really wanted to do that. So that's what's up. Again, to recap, Pokemon Legends. I'm fucking hyped. I'm ready for Diamond and Pearl. I'm ready for Pokemon Snap. These are my thoughts on this fucking Pokemon Direct that we just saw. So damn, ladies and gentlemen, if you made it to the end of this video, god damn it, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. And let me just say that I see y'all. I see my beautiful subs. I see how we're almost at 100, and I just that in itself is just such a milestone. I really didn't think this was. God damn it, like I can't believe at this current moment 94 people clicked subscribe. I love you guys. I really truly do, and I'm just really gonna try my hardest to make you guys proud, man. Like it's just such an honor. It really truly is such an honor to have almost 100 people click subscribe on my fucking channel, on my stupid fucking channel. I love you guys. I really truly do, and I'm gonna make you guys proud. We're gonna grow this community. This community is gonna be one of the most amazing communities on fucking YouTube. Y'all are gonna fucking see it. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And I'm going ham now on my fucking channel because I see y'all and I love you guys, and I just want to say thank you. I really truly do want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching my channel. I love you, baby. Mwah.